The Summer of Games Fest is upon us next Friday, June 6th, and I know there's a shit ton of games that people are hyped for or have been anticipating more information on, right? This is the start of the season where we start seeing a lot more of these game showings. Rest in peace E3, I just had to say that. Today I wanted to share with you all some games on my personal radar that I'm hoping to see at the Summer Games Fest next week. Okay, so it's confirmed that Hideo Kojima will be there, and we know that Death Stranding 2 is less than a month away. I would not be complaining if we got a final chapter or any sort of gameplay. If you played the first Death Stranding, then you should already know the story and what the game has to offer, like a broad sense. A lot of people though, during the time of its release, the first game, they dropped it, right? Before reaching, I think it was chapter 5, when you experience that little flashback and then you go to that war zone. This game was the greatest filter, and low-key I'm seeing people talk about this game on Twitter after the trailer for the second game initially dropped. I'm seeing like the game wasn't that bad looking back, in a sort of like retrospective type of way. I don't know, I just think it's funny seeing people say shit like that. It's like the game was always good, you just had to stick through it. It was more like an endurance battle. Another title I just recently discovered is called Clockwork Revolution. It's a first-person RPG set in the steampunk world, and yo, I fucking love steampunk, and I definitely need more of it in modern gaming. I believe the last game you may be able to say would be like Atomic Heart, but that was more futuristic than steampunk. I also wanted to say Lies of P, but that was more like a gothic steampunk hybrid. The last true to the core steampunk off the top of my head, man, we'd have to go back to shit like BioShock Infinite and Dishonored. There's not a whole lot of information I can find besides the Steam description, but it had me wishlist the game, like it was enough to have me wishlist it, so I'll share. Clockwork Revolution is the time-bending steampunk first-person RPG. After stumbling across an incredible invention that allows you to travel into the past, you discover the city that you call home. The vibrant steam-powered metropolis of Avalon has been carefully crafted through the alteration of historical events. By traveling back to key moments, your interactions and choices will have a butterfly effect on the deep, narrative-driven world and characters of Avalon, causing them to change and react in unprecedented ways. Like, holy shit. No release date on this game yet, but may that will be shared if we see this game at the Summer Games Fest. Next game I want to talk about is a futuristic spy thriller called Perfect Dark. Immediately when I saw this trailer, it gave me Deus Ex vibes, specifically Mankind Divided, and the game even had parkour-like mechanics, so think of games like Mirror's Edge, plus the combat looked crazy, not gonna lie. Fucking kicking down doors and breaking ankles, like this game looks badass. Anyways, in the near future, Earth will be struck by a series of global disasters, bringing ecosystems around the world to the verge of collapse. Become Jonah Dark, Datadyne's elite agent as she hunts down the world's most wanted criminal, Daniel Carrington, to uncover the mysteries behind the technological breakthroughs that could threaten the lives of millions. Last game I want to share is I actually forgot about completely until the remaster for one of the earlier titles came out earlier this year. I'm talking about Ninja Gaiden. I'm trying to see motherfuckers getting sliced and diced on stage. When I first saw the trailer, okay, like it gave me like Devil May Cry 4 vibes, and yo, check this description. An ancient enemy returns. An endless reign of miasma hangs over near future Tokyo in the wake of an ancient enemy's resurrection. The fate of the city lies in the hands of a young ninja prodigy, Yakumo. Fighting his way through cybernetics, ninja soldiers, and otherworldly creatures, Yakumo must reconcile a destiny he shares with the legendary Ryu Hayabusa himself, and free Tokyo from the ancient curse that brought his city to its knees. So I already said it gave me like DMC 4 vibes, but like gameplay wise, they could go two ways with this, right? It could be like we're playing both characters at specific points because the plot is supposed to be intertwined with the both of them, or we just play as Yakumo for the whole game with Ryu only showing up at those specific points of intersection. Either way, I'm not complaining. I'm just happy we got another Ninja Gaiden game, and oh my god, it looks good too, like graphically. The season of showcasing is upon us with many games on the horizon, so I ask, what upcoming games are you anticipating? Let me know. I like reading comments and shit like that. This has been Grief. Catch y'all later.